ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰীসকল স্বাগতম জনাইছোঁ মোৰ ইউটিউব চেনেল মাষ্টাৰ গণেশ এডুকেশ্যন আৰু লগতে মোৰ ফেচবুক পেজ মাষ্টাৰ গণেশ এডুকেশ্যনলৈ স্বাগতম জনাইছোঁ। এতিয়া ক্লাছ 9ৰ ইলেক্টিভ ছাবজেক্ট টুৰিজম এণ্ড হস্পিটেলিটিৰ পৰা মই চেপ্টাৰ 1ৰ পৰা তোমালোকৰ উইথ কুৱেশ্যন এনচাৰ লৈ আহিছোঁ উইথ ছল্ভ। তোমালোকে চাবা, এই ভিডিঅ'টো শেষলৈকে চাবা। তোমালোকৰ কাৰণে ইয়াৰ পৰা কুৱেশ্যন এনচাৰখিনি ইয়াৰ পৰা নোট কৰিলে হ'ল। হাফ ইয়াৰলি আৰু এনুৱেল এক্সামৰ কাৰণে খুবেই ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট। মোৰ ইউটিউব চেনেলত লাষ্ট ইয়াৰতো SLC 2025 ছ'চিয়েল ছায়েন্সৰ বাহিৰে সব কুৱেশ্যন এনচাৰ কমন পৰিছে, তোমালোকে চাব পাৰা। তোমালোকে কিন্তু মোৰ চেনেলটো চাবা, মোৰ চেনেলৰ পৰা বহুতো ল'ৰা ছোৱালী উপকৃত হৈছে। সেইকাৰণে মই তোমালোকৰ কাৰণে ক্লাছ 9ৰ চেপ্টাৰ 1ৰ ইন্ট্ৰডাকশ্যন অফ টুৰিজম এণ্ড হস্পিটেলিটিৰ পৰা উইথ ছল্ভ লৈ আহিছোঁ। এতিয়া আহিছোঁ আজিৰ ভিডিঅ'টো লৈ। টুৰিজম এণ্ড হস্পিটেলিটি চেপ্টাৰ 1 ইন্ট্ৰডাকশ্যন টুৰিজম এণ্ড হস্পিটেলিটি চেপ্টাৰ 1 কুৱেশ্যন এনচাৰ fill in the blanks. The word related to travel or touring for business, pleasure, reaction or holiday, recreation or holiday. Answer to hobo tomorrow tourism. Here next, sport or tourism refer to travel with involves either viewing or participating in a event. Sporting over answer to. Next, WTO stand for United Nations World Tourism Organization. 4 number, primary and secondary are the two main constituents of tourism industry. 5 number, health tourism is also called tourism, medical tourism. Define tourism, write a short note on the type of tourist. Here my answer to yes about tourism is a service industry which is influenced by the different service industries such as attraction, accommodation, etc. There are two types of tourism: domestic tourism and international tourism. Domestic tourism involves a resident of one country traveling only within that country. International tourism involves tourists of one country visiting another country. What you do understand a tourist destination? Tourist destination is a tourist place which the tourist visits stay at for at least 24 hours. List the constituents of tourism industry. There are two main constituents of tourism industry: primary, major and secondary. Primary or major constitute consist of following: transportation such as a road, rail, air, water, accommodation like a hotel, lodge and inns, etc. Primary or major constitute consist of the following: transportation such as a road, rail, air, water, accommodation like a hotel, lodge, inns, etc. Catering, food and entertainment like a restaurant, coffee shop, dhaba, etc. Intermediaries such as a travel agencies, tour and operator and guide and service, etc. Secondary constitute include the following: telephones, publishing industry, artist, performer and musician, handicraft and souvenirs, tour and brokers. Secondary constitute include the following: telephone, publishing industry, artist, performance and musician, handicraft and souvenirs, tour and broker. 4 number, list any two primary and secondary tourism constituents. Primary constituents such as a transportation such as a road, rail, water, accommodation like a hotel, lodge, inns, etc. Secondary constituent like a telephones, publishing industry. Match the column. তোমালোকক আহিব হস্পিটেলিটি হ'ব সাৰ্ভিস বেসড ইণ্ডাষ্ট্ৰি, intangible service which cannot be seen, tested, felt and smelled, profitability, product and people. 4 number, food and beverage, restaurant and fast food. What is hospitality? Hospitality refer to welcome guests and offering shelter and food to the person. The word hospitality derived from the Latin word hospes meaning host and guest for stranger. Latin word hospes was the used for the medieval house meant for the rest of the traveler and pilgrims. Write down the goals. The goals of the hospitality industry are the given below to maximize profit through customer satisfaction. 2 number point, to provide excellent service and care to customers, to ensure product quality as a customer prepare quality service, profitable product and people, to increase the volume of customer. 3 number, enumerated the character of the hospitality industry. The characteristics of the hospitality industry are customer centric. The hospitality industry focuses on delivering best quality and timely service to customer. Intelligible, the service offered by the industry cannot be seen, tested, failed and heard and smelled before purchase. Perishables, this means that the service cannot be stored for a later and use. D number, temporary or limited ownership of the consumer. This means that the consumer owns an hospitality product only for the certain period of time. E number, never sleep. The nature of hospitality industry is a 24-hour a day and 7 days a week. What does the hospital offer its customer? The hospitality industry offers the combination of product and service to fulfill the needs of the customers such as accommodation, food and beverage, travel and tourism. Write a note about customer centricity in hospitality business. The main purpose of business is to create profitable, it satisfies customer and sweetness them. This comes from the creating value for customer and the anticipating and the managing this their expectation and demonstrating demonstrating the responsibility and ability to satisfy their needs. Statement true or false? आइबो तुमलोगक food production is front of the house of department. False. Food and beverage service is front of the house and department. True. The main function of housekeeping is to handle customer at the front desk. False. Front office handle guest on arrival depart in a hotel. True. Subject question, how would you classify the various department in hotel? The hotel has a two category of department, front of the house and back of house. Front of house include front office, food and beverage service department, and back house, food production department, housekeeping department, maintenance department, human resource department, ID department, and purchasing department and security department. What do you understand by front of the house areas? The term of front office refer to all action and areas that a customer exposed during one's stay in a hotel. This is department that interact and deal with the guest. Its main function is to ensure guest satisfaction, which can be achieved by the appropriate guest handling. 3 number. What is the work of the food production department? The work of food production department in preparing food item for the guest. Fill in the blanks. Food and beverage service are employed in restaurants. The hospitality sector can be divided into commercial and non-commercial operation. 3 number. The food and beverage department helping in the achievement satisfaction customer. The hospitality industry require staff. Operation. Commercial operation and commercial operation is hotels, motel, clubs, restaurants, and non-commercial hospital, public, prisons, canteen, school. Explain the importance of food and beverage service in the tourism industry. Food and beverage service in the tourism industry is very important because the food and beverage department of hotel and responsible maintaining the quality of food and beverage and service offered, deciding the cost of food and beverage, managing restaurant and bars, etc. Hence it helps to achieve customer satisfaction. Fill in the blanks. In tourism, tourists come from the other countries to your country. International are the basic facilities that are required to meet the need of the tourist away from the home. Amenities. The factor of responsible for successful tourism are and attraction, accessibility, accommodation, amenities and activities. Works and organized to give tourists an insight about the rich heritage of a tourist attraction. Heritage. Explain the 5A tourism attraction. 1 number point. A tourist attraction is a place of interest that tourists visit, especially for its incentive, artistic to recreation value, historical implication and nature of the construction. B. Accessibility. It is important that a tourist destination is well connected and has a adequate and appropriate transport facilities such as a bus, taxi, auto rickshaw, train and the airlines. C number. Accommodation. A person is relaxed and tension free if the place one is traveling to has a adequate and appropriate accommodation facility. A tourist destination must have the adequate lodging facility like a hotel, inns and lodges, etc. Amenities. These refer to basic facility required to meet the needs of the tourist away from home. This include public toilets, retail shopping, food outlet, telecommunication, etc. E number point. Activities. Tourist attractions are often supported by the range of the recreation and the entertainment activities. Give example for the following from city. Amusement park, art museum, restaurant and heritage sport. It is तुमालोके साबा right 5 economic impact tourism. 5 economic impact tourism given below. A number. Tourism creates employment. It provides the revenue through the profit and the foreign exchange earning. Tourism increase GDP. D number. Tourism increase the per capita income through the different tourism service. E number. Tourism increase the standard of living. What is the another name of cultural tourism? Cultural tourism is also known heritage tourism. What is another name of health tourism? Health tourism is called medical tourism. What are the type of international tourism? Explain the type of international tourism. International tourism can be classified into inbound and outbound. Inbound tourism. When a tourist of one country enters the visit and other country, then is the inbound tourist to the visiting country. For example, someone coming to India from USA to spend summer holiday or the business trip. Outbound tourism. Outbound tourism is related to the resident traveling to another country. For example, when an India citizen goes America to tour, when the person would be outbound tourist. Write a short note: visitor, traveler and tourist. Visitor is an individual who travel to destination outside usual entertainment for holiday, leisure, business and so on. Traveler. A traveler is a person who covers a reasonable large distance within a or outside one's country of residence. Tourist. A tourist is a person who visits place and other one's home for at least 24 hours at the place visited. What is the meaning? SMERF in the hospitality industry. In the hospitality, SMERF means social, military, education, and religious and fraternal. What is religious tourism? Religious tourism also known faith tourism if refers people going pilgrim either individual on or a group. তোমালোকে ইয়াৰ পৰা এই নোট লিখিখিনি লিখিবা মই টুৰিজমৰ ক্লাছ 10 আৰু ক্লাছ 9 উইথ অল চেপ্টাৰৰ কুৱেশ্যন এনসাৰখিনি সলভ কৰি তোমালোকক দি দিম। তাৰপিছত এজেলসি 2026 কাৰণে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট টুৰিজম এণ্ড হস্পিটেল সাৰ্ভিসৰ পৰা তোমালোকক অল কুৱেশ্যনখিনি সলভ কৰি আহিম আৰু বাকিখিনি মই সাবজেক্ট লৈ আহিম। তেনেকৈ মই ভিডিঅ' ক্লাছ লৈ আহিম মেথৰ সায়েন্সৰ। তোমালোকে মোৰ চেনেলটো ভালদৰে চাবা। মোৰ ফেচবুক পেজতো আছে মাষ্টাৰ গণেশ এডুকেশ্যন আৰু ইউটিউব চেনেলত মাষ্টাৰ গণেশ এডুকেশ্যন। তোমালোকে ছাবস্ক্ৰাইব কৰি দিবা আৰু মোৰ কাৰণে তোমালোকে হেল্প কৰিবা। ছাবস্ক্ৰাইব কমপ্লিট হ'ল, এতিয়া মোক ৱাচ টাইমৰ দৰকাৰ। তোমালোকে লাষ্ট ইয়াৰৰ কুৱেশ্যন কেনেকুৱা আহিছে তাৰ পৰা মিলাই চাবা কমন আহিছে নাই। ধন্যবাদ মোৰ মৰমৰ ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰীসকল।